honestly, and I always feel bad for...
Why are you possibly wearing a long sleeve, might look like a sweatshirt, because it's cold in the studio?
Freezing, and literally I laughed at myself earlier because I was under a blanket, getting ready to get hot chocolate. That's how cold I was. And I'm just laughing because I'm like, it's just so stupid hot outside. I don't know what to do here.
Right, but you just walk from the air condition to air condition. That's the end of it, right?
Yeah, well... Normally, yes. Until today, I realized after I left the house that it's going to have to be, because I didn't plan on doing anything after work, just go straight home and I can wear a sweatshirt. I'm going to the mechanic after work, so. What's
the matter? Your air conditioner's not working?
No, can you imagine? Oh my God, I should stop bitching. That would be the worst case scenario.
What is it now?
I don't know. This is the thing though. It didn't happen right away. So I get my car this morning to go to work. I left a little early to get some air in my tire because it was a little low. So I went and I put, and everything was fine. Doo-dee-doo. I get done putting the air in and get back in my car. And then that's when the check engine light comes on. Are you joking right now?
Is it a check engine light that came on, or is it a warning light?
It's check engine. Now you have to understand, my little Toyota Yaris doesn't have a million different options. You know what I mean?
How many miles you have on that thing?
You don't need to know.
How many?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
What year do you have? What year is it?
There were no noises. There were no
year
bumping.
Is it?
It's a 2009.
2009. So you're 16 years in on this bitch.
Oh, don't call her a bitch. She's
Even
doing great.
if you are just driving to and from work over 16 years, you have to have over 200,000 miles on it.
I have just over. It's like 86 or whatever. So like I hit a milestone and then that's it. Yeah.
What do you mean 86? 286?
200,000. 00.
Okay, 86. The upside is Toyotas will last forever.
I know. That's why I'm not worried about it. And she's not making any noise. It's not like I heard a you know how usually something's going wrong, there's a squeal or a thump, or there's literally, and then I was like paying attention and turned off the radio, like let's listen to how she drives. Like nothing seems different. Like literally, I don't know what's going on, but she's telling me something that she's sick and she doesn't feel good, and that's her cough, so I have to take her into the doctor. I mean, the check engine light came on. I will take her to the mechanic. I'm talking to her all morning. I'm like, it's okay, baby. Hang in there. We're going to go to the doctor after work. It's okay. Shut up.
No part of me doesn't believe that word for word.
It's true. It's very, very, very true.
That is amazing.
Well, she's so good to me. I want to be good to her. So
Understood. Well, good luck with that.
So, my point is...
Because the last thing you need is, since you're putting that $5,000 tooth in your face, the last thing you need is a car expense.
No, and you're exactly right. And by the way, we're working on that endorsement. There's things in the works, sir. We don't know if I'll have to pay for my tooth after all. We'll see.
You're welcome ahead of time.
For what?
For giving you the idea to go after the endorsement.
I do believe it was Third Leg Greg who texted me.
No.
I do believe it was Third Leg Greg.
No.
I do believe it was Third Leg Greg who texted me.
That is not how that happened. And I know my mind doesn't really work all that well, but I remember that one like it was yesterday. And I said to you, is anybody in sales around? Go talk to sales and see if you can get an endorsement.
Okay. I don't remember that. I apologize.
Of course not. Because, why give JP any credit?
I'm giving Third Leg Greg all the credit.
Of course you are.
Thank you, JP.
And what happened? By the way, I saw on social media you locked yourself out of your house.
No.
What the hell did you do?
I didn't lock myself out of my house. It's a stupid electronic crap I never asked for. Give me a key, please. It's annoying to have this electric thing. Well,
why? So the post that I saw said that you were locked out of your house, and there was a picture of you holding a like an 9-volt Energizer battery, like under.
JP, you don't even want to know the story.
I absolutely want to know the story because I'm sitting there. I'm like, why is she holding a 9-volt battery under this? Like, what is she going to jumpstart her door lock?
Is what the official term is. I do believe they called it that. Hear me out. This is what happened. And
what? Jump-starting your door lock?
They said the term jumpstart was used.
That's fantastic.
So Friday night, I went to a friend's house, hung out, got home at 10:32. Trust me when I tell you this timeline is insane. I got home at 10:32 p.m., all excited, all happy, had a great fun night. I go up, and you have to understand these stupid electric lock thingies. They send an email. 50%, your battery's at 50%. Then they send one that says 30%, and then I think like 20%. And
You don't let your car get beyond 3/4 full of gas, but you'll let your battery go all the way.
No, I won't. That's my whole point, is when it comes 50%, I don't even let it go. And I call the office and they replace the batteries and all is well. And that's happened and that's just the way it goes. Well, I got 0 emails of anything, right? So I'm not expecting this. I'm not even expecting it to be low. It's above 50% as far as I'm concerned because I didn't get an email. And I go lock I push I have 6 numbers I push in and battery low. And I'm like, are you joking? And I'm like, that's weird. I've never heard it say that before, whatever. I tried it another time, battery low.
But if it's got enough juice to say battery low, it should have enough juice to unlock and get you in.
And it's a condescending bitch voice, too. She's like, screw you, bitch. Just let me in. So then
I know what that's like.
The third time I do it, it says 0% battery. And the little, on the lower left-hand corner, this is 0%. And it's red. And it says, I'm like, there's just no battery. I don't, like, it's not going to, I'm on my porch. Thank God I have a little cute porch.
And this is 10:30 at night on a weekend.
On a Friday night. And it's, by the way, so balls hot. It's minimum 85. It's probably like 90. I'm sweaty. It's gross. I'm tired. I just want to go to bed.
Right.
So I'm like, what do I do? So I call the emergency maintenance apartment thingy. You know what I mean? Like there's an emergency number.
Yeah.
It goes to flipping, I almost swore, voicemail. Like how are you having an emergency number that goes to voicemail? That makes no sense. I tried it again. And I tried it again, and I'm like, after that, I'm like, I'm going to call the smart rent people, the people who make the actual lock. There's an app, and I had to take forever to. Oh, I know. I went on the app and it said, are you locked out? Yes, I am. Here's a temporary code. This will get you in. Okay, problem solved. Not a problem.
Not when you have 0 juice in the battery.
That was the problem. So then I go forever to find an 800 number for this place. Everything else, they're trying to AI me to death, and I'm like, no, I need a person. Then
and you got to hope somebody's online 24/7.
I'm saying. Then
good luck with that.
I found an actual person after however many 0s and 3s and whatever else I pushed, and this person was nice. Don't get me wrong.
What time is it now?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
So this process started at 10:32. You got a person on the line at what time?
I can give you exact times. I don't know when I got the person on the line, but after having a conversation with him. And him saying, okay, just call your maintenance people. I'm like, yeah, you didn't think I'd think of that? And he's like, okay. Then he says to me, do you have a 9-volt battery? Oh, right. You mean in my pocket? Like, yeah, that's right. Why didn't you just say so? No, I don't have a 9-volt battery, stupid. So then I'm like, he's like, well, you must acquire a 9-volt battery. I go, well, what if I can't? It's at this time, it was, after 10:30 at night. I'm like, it's Friday night. He goes, that's the only way. If your emergency maintenance people aren't answering, the only way is a 9-volt battery. I look at the phone. It's 10:53. Okay. 10:53.
So not in an order. It's only 21 minutes from initial C block of getting into your door to getting a human being on the phone and coming up with what they think is a solution.
Understand what was happening,
but I can understand frustration.
And the steps. It'd be one thing if I just called there and it's only 20 minutes. All the things that happened in between. Mm-hmm. So it felt like a lifetime. Plus, I was my ass off. 10:53. Then I'm like, I have to go. If I'm going to do this, I'm doing this now. And because there's a Target right there, like minutes.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I'm hauling ass to Target.
Target's not going to be open at 11 o'clock at night.
I don't know. It's past COVID, and they closed at 10. And catty corner from that is a Walmart. And I'm like, come on, Walmart. And by the way, I park in Walmart parking lot, 10:56. I'm like, oh, this is happening. I got 4 minutes. I don't care, and I'm going to be that person. So I run. I forgot my phone in my car. I just run. And the guy, there's a security guard, and he's right there by the doors, and he's locking them. Like as I'm walking,
right.
He's looking me right in the eye. I go, I got to get in there. And he goes, we're closed. And I said, you got 4 minutes. It's 10:56. And he got so mad that I knew that. He rolled his eyes. As he was saying that, by the way, so many people in Walmart trying to get out, which is weird.
Right.
The cart people were trying to get out, so he had to open the door. Little bitch just squirmed right on in there. And he screams after me, you've got 1 minute. I know I do. I don't want to live here. I want to get my 9-volt and get out.
The minute you told him you asked somebody for batteries, whoever it was, like, she's going to jerk off.
You know what?
She's going to fill up vibrator.
It would have made me feel 9 volts. I'm going to need some
I don't know.
Triple
They don't know
Ds.
what kind of battery you're going for. You're just asking where the batteries are.
It's an emergency. It's a dildo emergency.
Right.
But anyway, so I get my thing, get out, go back home, By the way, in this whole time, I've been calling the emergency maintenance person relentlessly, 19 times total, by the way.
Okay.
Nobody ever answered. I get back, I call the number again, and he's like, you have your 9-volt battery. Yes, I do. He goes, okay, hold
So
it.
you were able to get the same guy on the phone?
I feel like it was. I don't know, and that's going to sound horribly racist. He had the exact same accent and the exact same voice, but it could have been something else, which, by the way, we didn't get in a fight the first time, but like, I even said, and there's a recording of this as proof because they record those calls. I said, he was trying to say something. I said, I am so sorry. I mean no disrespect by this, and I don't mean to offend you. You have such a thick accent. I cannot understand what you're saying right now. And he kept repeating it. I'm like, I just don't get it. So this is why I think it was the same guy. He had a really thick accent. Anyway, you're here. That's when he said you're going to jumpstart your lock. And there's 2 little like Frankenstein things underneath there. And he's like, hold up the 9-volt to that. And I go, what about the plus minus? Is there a certain way I'm supposed to be holding this? I don't know. If you don't know, so I'm holding it there. And you know how like with a phone, if you, when it charges, like there's a lightning bolt or there's some indications of some sort that it's charging. Nothing. The thing is stone cold, slate black, 0. And I'm like, I don't know if this is working. He goes, hold it there for 5 to 6 minutes. I'm supposed to stand there for 5 to 6 minutes in the dark, sweating my butt off. And after 11 o'clock on a Friday night, just get me inside. So,
at any point, did you feel the sweat on your bunghole?
Oh, it dripped down my back.
Feel it going down the crack of your ass and right on it?
1,000%. And when I went in Walmart, there were pit stains. I'm just saying it. There were pit stains, and that's all there was.
Right.
That's all there is to it. It was just a sweaty night. And I was so thirsty. I just wanted water. The whole thing. It was just so crazy. But anyway, so I hold it there. I go, it's 11:13. That's how I know the time. I go, it's 11:13 and 11:18. You know, we're fixing this or whatever. So 11:13. I'm sorry, at 11:18. I'm like, it's 11:18. Now what? And he goes, put your code in or whatever. And I have 6 numbers. I put in 3 numbers and it says time expired. What? He goes, try it. He can hear it on the phone. He goes, try it again. Tried it again. 3. Only 3 numbers let in. Time expired. You bitch, you C-word bitch. Then he goes, okay, do me a favor. Try it on the app because I could unlock my through the app. So I did. I put the 6 numbers in on the app, and JP, when I tell you, I heard that disengaged lock situation.
Yeah.
I almost started crying, just out of pure frustration. I literally almost started crying.
So you jumped. Long story short, after about an hour, you were able to jumpstart your door lock.
Yes, and you want to know the
by holding a 9-volt battery against it
for 5 minutes. And so in my head, I'm like, I'm leaving this 9-volt battery on my porch somewhere and hiding it, and I'm never going to get locked out again. But here's the thing. This is the kicker. You're going to love this. The guy comes. I call in the morning first thing. The maintenance guy comes. They don't usually come on Saturdays. And he was like, he's undoing it. You need like a drill to undo it, whatever. And I go, yeah, I'm at Walmart buying a 9-volt at 11 o'clock at night. He goes, oh, in the mail center, there's a weatherproof baggie of 9-volt batteries for when. I'm like, are you?
Right.
Why was there no memo? There's no email. There's no notification of 9-volt batteries. I wouldn't have been driving around like a maniac. And I would have done that right away and not even called anybody. Oh, my God.
That was one hell of a story.
I quit. I was so frustrated on Friday night.
You better now?
I'm right back there. I was over it. Now I'm right back there.
Well, you put it on social media. Had you not put all your business on social media, I would have never known about it.
The only reason I did
But once it's out there, I have to talk about it.
I know. I had a feeling, and I almost deleted it. I really almost, I just was...
You wouldn't have had... the post?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The only reason I did that was because I was waiting there for 5 minutes. I'm like, what do? I don't know. Might as well post it on social. This is ridiculous.
So funny, man. We are so different. It would have never even crossed my mind. What would have been crossing my mind is reaching through the phone and trying to grab my guess is the Indian dude through the phone by his throat so I can open up my door lock. That would have been
his fault.
That would have been my thought process. My thought process wouldn't be, let me put this on the Instagram.
That was my happen. And can I also tell you at the very end of it, and I was just so happy, and he was like, ma'am, I just want you to know I understand your frustration. I'm so sorry you had to do it. Like, he was so nice about it at the end. And it's not his fault that people aren't on my number, whatever.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you should make your your front office there wait for the next rent check. Watch what happens. Watch how quick somebody answers the phone.
I don't care if it's $7.52. They're taking that off my next rent, and that's that's you're just doing that. So there's and it should be mileage and gas, but I'm not even doing that.
You want to bet? Because I'm going to tell you exactly what they're going to say. We're not paying for the $7. You should have went and got the waterproof bag and grabbed the battery.
Wait, show me right now where you notified me or anybody for that matter that they were there. Let's go.
I know.
Oh, I'll fight with you, office. I will fight with you.
All right. Well, Monica, I'm glad you got in the house.
I'm all mad again.
Did you at least shower as soon as you walked in the house? Or did you go to bed disgusting, sweaty mess?
Oh, no, that's great.
Because if you did, that's nasty.
Halo escaped right when I opened the door, so I was up until 2 a.m. trying to find him. So that was always fun. And then I went to bed sweaty, nasty ass.
Ugh,
and I didn't take a shower in the morning either. I went in the pool.
All right, that's fine.
No, it doesn't. That's disgusting.
That's fine. It's JP. Pool. It's Monica. We are Gareth-less today because he had to do the morning show. JoJo's in the studio now?
She came in.
Welcome, JoJo.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
They come for killing. They leave it still, it seems. The crowd is left behind.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. List tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $588. New 2025 RAV4 model $4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
Summer's here. It's time to get your backyard ready or your front yard. Custom patios, pavers, driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to crew for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Hit them up today at watermanproperties.net. You'll get personalized service, transparent, honest pricing, guaranteed same-day response. No waiting, no excuses, just quality work done right. Give them a call at 813-715-7383 or watermanproperties.net and tell them Mike Calda sent you.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
Hey, I'm moving into my dorm soon, and I don't know where to start.
You're in the right place. IKEA family members save up to 15% off college essentials to help you feel right at home.
Okay, wow. Maybe you can help me pick my classes, too?
Furniture is more my thing.
Fair.
Visit us in-store or online from 7/1 to 8/5 for more details. Offer valid 7/1 to 8/5/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/ready for college for details. Restrictions apply.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3- or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Zero is back at Furman Ford. Clearwater's big
Ford store. John Senning, and if you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, you've got to go see my friend Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Right now, during Ford's summer sales event, you can get 0% APR financing for 48 months. 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been waiting for the best time to get a new truck or SUV, the time is now. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need for service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified technicians, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or always online at FurmanFord.com. And when you make your way in there, you got to let them know that John Senning sent you.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money Americans in 2025 are now spending on gas in a year, even with lower gas prices. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right, you can earn real cash back with Upside, just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code SPORTS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SPORTS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to Upside.com for terms and conditions.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. It's me, it's Monica. Dizzy's out, so JoJo is sitting in. Welcome to the show, JoJo. It's good to have you back.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me.
It's been a minute. Let me run something past the ladies here, because
I mean, I never claimed to be one, but I'll sit in for this.
How about this? Let me run something past you two broads.
Women, okay, chicks, hookers, whores, bitches.
but not broads.
No.
So listen. So it's funny that this came up now, because right before the show, I was on Twitter and I saw a video of this dude. He's like a political guy usually, but he was sitting down. He's like, if you really want to know something about the person you're dating, take a road trip with that person. And you're going to find out real quick if this is somebody that you want to spend a lot of time with. Mm-hmm. Now, my wife and I have never really been, we've never been road trip people. I don't like road trips. I don't like being stuck in a car.
That's shocking.
Like traffic. I don't like any of that nonsense.
Impatient.
Right. All that. That's documented. So, well documented. So we had to go to visit a friend of mine in Maryland, which should have been about a 4.5 hour ride. Nicole was driving. She picked me up at the radio station. And Nicole was driving, and she goes, do me a favor if you're going to, because I had done both shows. And she's like, if you're going to take a nap, just get me through, get me to Jersey. And then once there, it's wide open. I'll be fine.
Get me to Jersey. Nobody ever
no
says
problem.
That.
Huh?
Get me to Jersey. Sentence is never said.
Correct. So we start to drive, and we put the GPS thing on, and I realize real quick that it's going to take us through Manhattan. Now, I know this is bad, but when you use Waze, it's constantly looking for the best route. So that tells me that the other route, which would have been, the Verrazano, all this other nonsense, would have been a nightmare. So it took us through the city, and I knew this was going to be a disaster. We had no choice.
Does she still want? So she still.
So we go. Now in her car, there is a 10-inch screen. Mm-hmm. The GPS is up on the screen. It's got arrows telling you where to go, and it also has a voice that comes out telling you where to go.
Okay.
Okay? I'm getting yelled at for being a horrible passenger because I'm not telling her where to go.
You are in the co-pilot seat.
So hold on. It's a 10-inch screen. Picture jackhammer, right?
Well, that's a pretty big screen.
The screen is that big by 5 inches high, maybe 6 inches high. It's a big screen with arrows and a voice telling you what to do. All I'm going to do is say the same thing that the voice that's coming out of the speakers is going to say.
I mean, not that I want to.
I'm a horrible person.
No, and I hate that I'm going to completely agree with you on this, but that's the whole.
You should do the show every day.
That's the no.
Nobody agrees with me on this show.
Well, I doubt that it would be as often as you'd like. But I agree with you because that's first of all, when I'm driving, I'm in the driver's seat, so I'm in control. So I don't need anybody to tell me anything else. I don't need any peanut gallery. I don't need nothing.
That's my point.
Yeah, so I'm really not going to listen to anybody anyway. But yes, that's the whole point. It's not, 1985 where we're having maps and you got to hold the map and tell me where I need to go.
I'm holding a
I can see my map. Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
Of course you are.
No, but here's why. And I don't even know if I understand what you're saying. And everything you're saying is right and correct, and it makes complete and total logic and sense with you there. The difference I'm saying is not everybody takes direction or wants direction or whatever the same way. In other words, I could never have one of the when the little thing that says shows you how to parallel park, whatever. That is more confusing than
I don't use that either.
What I'm saying is maybe she was nervous, especially in Manhattan, to look down at the screen for a second or whatever, and it's just easier, or maybe because she loves you and you're her husband, more comforting coming from you, and she just felt safer with you doing it. Regardless, you're right. She has all the technology, but she wanted to.
So the way this whole thing started was she was as we were leaving the radio station, she was walking to the driver's seat. And I said, I'll drive. And she goes, no, I want to drive. I said, okay, fine. I don't care, right?
Wow.
So as we're sitting there, now we're at a red light in Manhattan that's literally taking us, we have to make a right. It's literally taking us 25 minutes to make the right. It's not moving. She's leaning on the horn, yelling and screaming at people.
Oh, I love that part.
And me too. I can respect that.
That's me.
However, we're in New York City.
Well, facts.
They will cut you. I'm telling you, I'm like, there's nothing you can do about it. So you're screaming like a lunatic. If somebody takes you out of the car and rips your kidneys out, there's nothing I can do about it. You're going to be laying dead in the street. I don't know what to tell you. Stop yelling at these people.
You're not going to get anywhere any faster.
Then
makes you feel better sometimes.
It does make you feel better a lot of times. And then she's telling me that we're going back to the GPS and telling you what to do. She's like, I get anxious. I just need your help. I'm like, well, then, bitch, let me drive. I will drive. No. We get through all of it. This 4.5 hour ride takes a little, just over 6 hours. Because then all of a sudden the rain starts coming in sideways. Little twisters are starting to form around us. Lightning is cracked. The whole deal. You name it, we went through it. We get to about an hour outside, but now we're not on highways anymore. Now we're off those big throughways, and we're in more residential, more kind of residential stuff with main roads in the mix. And she jerks the car, and I kind of jerk forward. She's like, "That's it." She pulls the car over. She's like, "You drive." I'm like, "Thank God." I go, "Get in the back of the car." I'm like, "I don't even want you here."
Okay.
I'm not even joking. Back of the car. Get in the back, or else we're not moving. She gets in the back of the car.
Oh my God.
Okay. Now, we get there. Everything is cool. I'm driving home. She's sitting shotgun. I get to an area where the light, there was a green arrow. The light was red, but there was a green arrow for me. So I'm going towards the green arrow. Now my nose is about to hit the intersection, and the arrow is yellow. She goes, "John, red light." And I jam on the brakes because, it startled the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And I look, and the arrow's still yellow. I'm like, "Bitch, what are you yelling?" I got so pissed because now I'm halfway through. Now the arrow's gone. It's a red light, and there's a camera on top. So here's my big takeaway. My wife and I are not road trip people. And that guy that I saw on video before was 100% correct. I can't believe we've made it this long. We've been together for 30 years. I cannot believe we made it this long.
Well, you've not been on road trips.
I think the longest we've ever been in the car is 30 minutes. 3 hours. I'm sorry.
Oh, like what? That's
no. But I'm saying to I'm just like, I don't understand. That's the other thing. So now I'm driving, and she's like commenting on the way I'm driving. I said, get in the back.
Well, I mean,
go in the back. Get in the back of the car because I don't even want you seeing what's going on up here. Go in the back.
The worst is that silence. That okay, so you got out of Manhattan, you got onto your regular roads, and then there's just awkward, dead ass silence of like nobody's talking. You're still both a little pissy with each other.
May I ask you, did you guys pack any snacks for your trip? Maybe you guys were just a little bit hangry.
I was not hungry.
Okay,
but good point. There were not enough snacks.
Yeah,
there was only a bag of pretzels.
Oh, yeah. You need a little bit more than that. For 4 hours, my mom and dad pack a cooler to go 20 minutes down the road. Like, they just don't venture out very much. So when they do, it's like a whole
you can never have too many
thing.
snacks.
So snacks are key.
I one time saw something on social media. It said something, I'm going to butcher this, but it said something like, buying snacks for a road trip should look like a 10-year-old was let loose in a candy store with a $100 bill.
Oh, for sure.
Fantastic.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'm like, it couldn't have been more right.
While we're hovering on the subject, can I just say JoJo's snack game for the Bone Beach Bash, because I was in her room for a little bit.
She's also snacking for an 8-year-old.
Well, no, because
how old is
well, my
Everly?
daughter wasn't there.
Yeah, Everly left.
I was snacking for me.
Right. Ooh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
They were good snacks. They were dill pickle Doritos, I think they were, right?
Yeah, some tangy pickle.
That's terrible.
Oh my God, delicious.
I got to tell you, just
pickle
variety.
Doritos.
Yeah,
I think there was
this
candy.
pickle thing is getting out of control.
Well, yeah, Sonic took it too far because they have a pickle slushy and they have a pickle everything.
Were you involved with the goodie bags for the staff?
I was not. That was all Melanie.
Oh, Melanie.
And they were amazing.
The 3 different types of Pringles that were in there.
I know.
And I was starving by the time I got there. So as soon as we got off the air, I went into the room and sat in the air. I looked in that bag. I saw Pringles. I whacked back all 3 canisters of Pringles in one shot.
And
before I even laid down to close my eyes for 45 minutes, I wolfed down, not the big, tall, for anybody who's like seeing this in their mind's eye, not the big, tall thing, Pringles, the short, stubby one. But I still whacked back. I think it was cheddar, it was sour cream and onion, and it was regular.
Yep.
And by the way, when it comes to Pringles, nothing beats regular.
Well, lightly salted regular.
They've got ranch ones that are pretty delicious.
Cheese.
I'm not really a ranch guy.
The cheddar ones.
Cheddar ones are good.
Cheese ones are decent.
I'm not really.
Yeah, but you got to have snacks if you're going anywhere. I think even for 2 hours, but I always have snacks in my car.
Yeah.
Also, I could be stuck in my car for 2 hours on any given day here, so I always have to have something. But I'm laughing because just this morning on the way to drop Everly off, I was screaming at somebody and called him an idiot and whatever.
Oh my God.
And then, of course, peanut gallery in the back. Somebody didn't go to kindness camp last week. And I said,
that's amazing.
She called
no,
kindness camp?
Yeah, that's where she was. And she loves it. But she was like, somebody didn't go. I was like, no. I said, but I'm glad that you learned something from it.
Wait a minute. She went to something called kindness camp?
And what did she do at kindness camp? I love it already.
What the hell is kindness camp?
Well, they play, they have activities, but they also have like the one day is like a tea party and they dress up and then they teach them how to sit at a dinner table and eat and, put your napkin on your lap and your manners and all of that sort of stuff.
Did she like it?
I love that.
Yeah, it was great. She loves it. That's like the only thing that she's asked. Keys to Kindness. They're amazing, but it's only 2 weeks, which stinks. But yeah, they do. They raise money for children's pediatric cancer. I'm not sure how they explained it to them, but the first thing she said to me when I picked her up the other day was that she had cancer.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Jesus.
And I said, I'm sorry, what? And then I'm like, oh my God, is she seeing something? Like dead people and she's sick and like, do I need to take her to the doctor? What's going on? I was freaking out. And then by process of elimination through conversation. I realized that she was trying to explain to me that they were raising money for kids with cancer. And
that's amazing. Kindness camp.
Yeah, it was really good.
I just found your side hustle. You should be a counselor at Kindness Camp.
Except
and for the record, next time you're yelling at me about something, I'm going to utter the phrase, someone didn't go to Kindness Camp last week. There's no doubt. There is absolutely zero doubt about that. Kindness Camp.
And then I have to apologize. I'm like, ugh, I know I shouldn't call them an idiot. But also they're driving like an idiot. They're going slow in the fast lane. My kid, I'm going to hate for her to drive because...
Everly swore at Bone Beach Bash, and it was funny because you went right over. I don't remember what she said, but she was irritated with something, and she said a swear, and there were 4 people around. We all looked at you like,
oh, she did?
Yeah, but then you saw it too, and you corrected her. You made her say a nicer word. I don't remember. I don't remember what it was.
Me either now.
Oh, she totally swore. She was mad, and she said something. I wish I remember what it was.
Well, I was getting ready to say mother effer the other day in the car. That's really the only time that I'm ever bad in front of her. Normally I'm good, but I was getting ready to say mother, and then as I was saying the F word, she just right from the back seat, mother F.
Oh.
I mean, I was like,
I love. First off, I love when kids curse.
I know, and so it's hard for me not to laugh, but I'm also like,
I find it hysterical. But the trick to that is if you don't react, if they get a reaction out of you.
Oh,
then they know they got something.
How do you not react?
And they'll do it more often.
It's very hard not to, but...
If you just say, don't say that, and just kind of keep going, or just ignore it and pretend like you didn't hear it, then they're not getting the reaction. They won't go for it again. That was my big takeaway.
I said, yes, girl, that's exactly what I was going to say. But also, you're not a grown-up, and you can't say that, so...
Try mother puss bucket. That's what I say when I'm trying to
that's so
say
close.
Mother.
We fudge a lot.
Yeah,
we
fudge.
frick a lot.
Sure. I think I heard her say frick once.
Yeah. So it's very close, but... It's not it. I'm just always don't do that at school. Don't say that at school. Don't do that at school.
I find interesting is because obviously I have no problem letting F-bombs fly. And I didn't curse around my kids for a very, very long time. I don't think I cursed in front of my kids until they were definitely out of elementary school. And in middle school.
Oh yeah, I mean it's only if it slips.
And at that point,
I'm not a fan of that.
And at that, not
when people cuss at their kids or
no, I've never cursed at them.
Yeah, but when people are like, get your ass up and get inside. I would never say that to her. I don't like. That.
Oh, I would.
No, especially at this age.
Get your ass in that garden and pull those weeds. I've definitely said that.
When they're older.
But ass is not my problem. I'll drop F-bombs all over the place.
Oh, well, me too. I mean, it's very hard for me. That's what I'm saying. It's not to, but.
So I didn't, like I said, I didn't curse in front of them until they were probably in junior high school. But once the governor was off,
yeah,
that was it.
You opened the floodgates.
That was the end of that game.
Yeah, I was just watching something last night, and it was funny videos of kids. But the parents, when they would ask them to, because they were saying gentle parenting doesn't work for certain kids.
Here with that nonsense.
I know. And so they would ask them very nicely, please sit down in your car seat. Please sit down, please get in your seat. Please get up, don't do. And then they would be like, I said to get your mother effing. And no, not at a 3-year-old.
Yeah,
sorry.
There's a happy medium.
You can yell at them.
Yeah, there's a medium.
You can be firm with them. You don't need to be cussing at your kids that young.
No.
Did you ever get your ass kicked?
Me?
By your parents?
I got my mouth washed out with soap.
Boring.
I didn't. No, my brother got hit. I didn't.
I was with my buddy Chuck this weekend. And
but I got screamed and yelled at. It was enough.
Child's play.
Just as effective.
And still you start getting tossed around by your father. And then when you go to pick up the phone and we were talking about this weekend because both of our fathers, we used to, and mothers, both of our mothers were wooden spoon people.
Oh yeah.
So we were talking about how it sucks that we can't hit these kids because it works, but we can't do it. So there was a time when my father was kicking my ass, and I go and I grab the phone, and he's like, "Who are you calling?" I said, "I'm calling the cops or calling CPS, whatever I said." He goes, "Okay. I promise you, you make that phone call, they will have a reason to put me in handcuffs."
And putting the
I hung that phone right up.
Phone goes back on the cradle.
I hung that phone right up. I bobbed and weaved around my father and ran up to my room and just closed the door. And he left it there.
Yeah,
that was it.
Did you wooden spoon or smack your kids?
No. It sucks.
It doesn't
I wish.
suck.
Why? They turned out great. You were just as
Hold on.
effective. You were
Hold
just
on.
as effective.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Did your kids get arrested? Do your kids do drugs? Did either of them get pregnant or get somebody else pregnant?
To be determined.
You did a good job.
She's right.
Give it.
They're-
Funny
they-
you mention that. We'll get to that when we come back.
Uh-oh.
Had to have a
She covered
little
a
chat
lot.
with-
Drugs
I had to have a little chat.
Those are
with
the
boys.
three. Like to me, if I can get my kids through high school without that, then I'm good. They're not going to be perfect.
And you keep them off the pole.
No, she can dance.
Yeah.
Just keep those legs around that pole.
Yeah. You want to open it up on OnlyFans page too?
Listen, we got bills to pay.
I'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Julian loves golf. Even a life-threatening birth defect couldn't keep him from seeking his perfect swing. We believe in Julian's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4, $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $588. New 2025 RAV4 model $4430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
At Target, back to school days are here. What is back to school days, you ask? We're talking 7 days of deals on looks and styles the kids will love at prices you'll love even more. Because back to school at Target means getting all of the above. Through August 2nd, save 25% on select kids' clothes with additional savings to round out their looks, including uniforms, leggings, polos, and activewear. Plus, their new favorite backpacks are 30% off. Happy back to school days now through August 2nd only at Target. Terms and conditions apply.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
This is my college campus.
Correct, but I see you're on IKEA.com ordering some college items.
My daughter's room is pretty bare. We need a lamp, some comfy pillows, her favorite stuffy.
Dad! With pickup options, we've got what you need to conveniently order IKEA. Literally anywhere.
Sweet. More time for gaming.
And studying. Wait, where are you going now?
Have to show the Ultimate Frisbee team how easy it is to order from IKEA. Get IKEA whenever, wherever, however you want. Choose from thousands of pickup locations, affordable delivery options, and more.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get 1 free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. Got some people on hold that want to chime in about... I don't know, I guess it was about me and my buddy talking about how much better life would be if we got to hit our kids like we got hit. Maybe not as bad, but, just a little something. But we get nothing. Not a wooden spoon. 0. Paul's on line 1. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey, what's up, Monica, JoJo, JP, Fonzie? But anyways, in my neighborhood, you're Fonzie. Dude, you're the new Fonzie. I've told you this. You're the new Fonzie because your stories you tell us from New York and stuff, which is a compliment.
Do you know understand that show was in Wisconsin, right? They were in Milwaukee. They were in Milwaukee.
Get the heck out of here. I did not know that.
Go look it up.
But real quick,
it's true.
Monica doesn't like St. Pete, Pinellas County, but in St. Pete, when we were growing up and we were riding our bikes when we were little kids, JP, if we were doing the F-bomb and stuff like that, neighborhood moms, because back then the moms didn't work, and so they were allowed to whoop our butts because we said we were riding our bikes and being jerks and saying the F word and stuff like that. And when they took paddling out of schools down here, it changed the whole livelihood of kids. I mean, when I being paddled in school as a single mom, I mean, my mom was, she's, what I'm trying to say, because I'm nervous because I'm on the radio. But
that's okay. Well, because you also thought Happy Days was in New York.
They were allowed to whoop us, and now you can't touch the kid. And now the kids are winning. And so, and they know what they need to do. If you flip the teacher off and stuff like that, oh, you're getting detention. Oh, okay, you get 3 days detention. Go home and play your videos and stuff like that. That's all I wanted to say. But I love you guys. I love your show. Peace.
Thank you. Later.
It was in Milwaukee, right?
Milwaukee, yes. It was, and so was Laverne and Shirley. That's how the two shows tied in together, remember?
They were both off, well, Laverne and Shirley came off of Happy Days, right? As did Mark and Mindy?
I don't remember Mark and Mindy coming off of Happy Days.
Because Mark was on Happy Days. He froze
But the timeline fits. I don't remember that part.
Oh, he froze Fonzie. It was so shark jumped at that point. Like, literally.
Was it beyond? Was it after the shark jump?
Yes, it was way too late. He was an alien. He was Mork, basically, from Mork and Mindy before that. in his whole full uniform, and he like pointed his finger, and Fonzie was frozen, and it was, what are we doing here? What's happening?
Did he get to the jumping the shark in his book?
Yes, he did.
Henry Winkler?
He doesn't.
For those of you who don't know, Monica has no problem reading like C-level celebrity autobiographies and
I don't know if
biographies.
he's C-level, but
Well, he's not being.
I started last night. I started Colin Jost, a memoir, I guess, and I'm like barely past page 10, and it's hysterical. Like I've already laughed a lot. So
I think his wife is one of the sexiest women there is.
he does call her his way more famous fiance.
Yeah. Oh, they're not married yet?
Well, no, this was in 2020. So.
Oh, okay. What was I just gonna say? Before the break. So it turns out a little parenting milestone over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
The kids my son's about to be 17, and Isabella's 18, and we left the kids alone for the weekend for the first time.
That's fine. They're old enough.
Okay, got it. That's how we felt. Yeah. All good, and this was going to be a litmus test. If everything goes smooth, we'll do it some more. And if it doesn't go smoothly, we won't. So, other than my son having a few of his friends in the backyard, which we told him he could, nothing heavy went down. My daughter was away for Thursday night and Friday night. She came back on Saturday and then had a graduation party Saturday night, but she was home by 12. My son had here's where it gets touchy. My son now has what appears to be a friend-a-girl.
Oh, that's good. That's happy. But didn't your daughter didn't like her though?
Daughter doesn't like her. I told you this already?
She said she was passed around or whatever.
That's what she said. That's what my daughter said. But if she doesn't like somebody, she could spit venom with the best of them.
Yeah.
So when I called the house, I called him on Friday night. I said, "What are you doing?" And I go, "Where are you?" He's like, meanwhile, I knew exactly where he was because of Life 360. And he goes, "I'm at the house." I'm like, "Who's there?" And he goes, "Melinda." I said, "Where are you?" He goes, "In my room." I said, "Really?" Really? He's like, "Yeah, why?" I go, "All right, we'll talk about it when I get home." So I get home and I go, "Listen to me." I said, "I don't know if you're having sex."
Oh, come on. You can't.
Hold on. I said, "I don't know if you're having sex.
Yes,
if you are, use a condom. And if you use a condom, don't flush it." That's all I said to him. And he's like, "We don't need to be having this conversation." I'm like, "No, we do need to be having this conversation because if
know how it
I go,
is.
if you A, get somebody pregnant, or B, cost me $10,000 to put in a new septic system, you're dead either way."
But
And
JP,
that was
you
that.
remember being that age. You don't want to have that convo with your parent. Like, it's awkward and weird and uncomfortable.
Monica, that's as long as the conversation went.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't go in depth. I did tell him, I said, "Dude," I go, "if Isabella gave me the same answer and said her and her boyfriend were hanging out in her bedroom,"
Yes.
I said, "I probably would have drove home from
No,
Maryland."
that's the same reaction. Just tell her use a condom and don't flush it.
Yeah, no. No.
Then you're wrong.
No. Yeah, well.
Then you're
I don't
wrong.
know what to tell you.
Oy vey. So let me. I mean, obviously they don't.
Don't oy vey me, woman.
Well, I'm just. Yeah, the double standard, whatever.
So there's a total
But also,
double
I get it,
standard. I'll own
Father.
that.
I get it as coming from a dad. I mean, as a mom with a daughter, it's
Right.
different because I know how I was. So there's a little more compassion there. But I would say, well, I don't know what it matters if he was in his room or if he was home by himself with her, right? Or he had
Right.
friends.
And
they could have been on the couch. They could have been.
And it probably, listen, he's got like a single bed or a twin bed. You know the
you make it
difference.
work.
There's a difference between being on the couch, where I know you could still be fooling around on the couch. Obviously, I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
They could be fooling around anywhere in the house. But when he said to me,
I think it's great that he was honest with you. I think it was great that he told you. I think that says a lot about your relationship. So
Yes.
you handled it well.
Yes. However,
because you want him to be able to come to you.
This kid could lie on his like on contact. Case in point, the other night before we went away, he went out with his friends, That's fine. A lot of times the guys get together, they play poker or whatever. And he said he was at his buddy Sean's playing poker. Now, we have Life 360.
Right.
My wife knows he wasn't at Sean's playing poker. So she goes, oh, that's funny. She's like, I looked at Life 360. It didn't have you at Sean's house. Where were you? Oh, that's right. We went to get something to eat. Yeah, no, because it had you at the same place for 4 hours. Where were you?
I was really hungry.
And then he's like, all right, I was at Melinda's house. But he came up with both of those lies instantaneously.
But I don't understand, because you are Mr.
Dude,
if you were his age, you were doing way worse. You would come up with lies. Like, that's you.
Understood. I didn't get mad at it. I just knew he didn't want to come clean about the friend girl.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
it's Dad.
So then he came he came clean about the friend girl. And the next thing I know, they're hanging out in his bedroom. And that's when
I love how you think, by the way, that they weren't having sex before last weekend.
Well, but this just started.
That you know of.
No, I mean it. This relationship just started.
So what is that?
Yeah, and even maybe it started.
I
with
don't
sex.
listen. Guys, I'm not delusional.
I feel like
I know how this is. I trust me when I tell you. I've been 17. I get it. I'm not saying they're not whatever it is. I'm on it. That's why I had the conversation.
No, you should. Yeah,
you
that's
should.
good.
It's just still awkward. It's just so uncomfortable. But it is.
But it was brief. I didn't go into depth, because we already had that talk. We had that talk in a Wendy's drive-thru.
At a Wendy's, you trapped him in your car like your mom trapped you in a car?
Yeah.
That's so you're not breaking the cycle.
Yeah, but it was completely different.
Oh, did you talk about some sperm on his finger?
I never used the phrase heavy petting.
Yeah.
Ever.
Just a little bit of sperm on your finger.
JoJo, exactly. Go ahead. You want to finish that story?
No.
JoJo probably never heard it.
Dirty Dancing soundtrack playing in the background.
With your mom? You and your mom were in the car?
My mother got me on. She locked. I was in the car. I could tell you exactly where. There's a main drag that's in my town, and we were on that road, and I'm heading southbound. And I can tell you, we were in front of the ravioli store when all of a sudden she starts dropping this bomb on me about, do I know how people get pregnant, and starts having the birds and the bees talk. And she's like, John, you don't have to have intercourse to get somebody pregnant. You can just have sperm on your finger. And, now all of a sudden you guys are doing some heavy petting and I am like, all that's in my head is I could probably survive if I open up the door and just roll out. I could probably.
Oh my God.
I could probably
and then
survive.
You did it to your kid.
No, I didn't. No, on the thing, I'm like, dude, you know how this whole thing works, right? Dad, Joe, you know how this works?
Oh no,
it's not like in the movies, Joe.
I said, you sure? And he said, Dad, we learned about it in health. I know how it works. All right, cool. What do you want?
But
and then I ordered his food, and that was it. Again, I don't do these conversations like long and drawn out or any of that stuff. I get right to the point because I know how awkward it is. It sucks.
Yeah. But is there any part of you that wonders that he just wanted that convo over and like you said, lies at the snap of a hat?
It doesn't matter what they want, Monica.
No, what I'm saying is
it doesn't matter what they want, and I didn't have to wonder. I know he wants it over.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is when you asked him, do you know what this is about? He's just saying yes. He might not know what it's about, or even he might think he does, but it's wrong information. And don't you want to be the one to
right,
sure?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. He might have just said it just to shut you up, and really he has no idea. And now he thinks the girl loves it when there's thumbs involved or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, like what?
Well, listen, I didn't teach him foreplay skills. You're on your own to figure that stuff out.
Okay.
You
don't have to teach him what to do. I'm saying, but explain that the girl has feelings too. It's not all about you, guy. The girl.
Well, I did say, I said all that stuff. I did. I think.
I hope he knows.
Before I ordered his French fries.
Tell me that you didn't say tab A, slot B. Really, that's all I care about.
No, I didn't say tab A, slot B.
That's how you tend to describe it here.
I know.
You ain't wrong, but.
For FCC purposes.
Did you have that conversation with your mother?
Me?
Yes.
No, I just heard her banging it at people next door. Something's going on over there. I don't know. For the longest time, and I'm dead ass, for the longest time until I saw one, I thought a penis was like accordion shaped. Like it was like just like, when you.
Oh, yes, you can pull them apart.
Yeah, it's like you just stretch it out and it's like, that's what I thought a wiener would look like. So I was clearly completely.
Where did you get that from?
I don't know, because nobody told me anything. I just thought, I don't know why. I think
that would be cool though if they were like that.
I think it's because I heard someone say that it grows or it gets. You know what I mean? So I'm like, got to be an accordion. There's no other way around it. Oh my God.
Makes sense, actually.
Could you imagine?
This is what happens when you don't.
It doesn't
talk
not
to
make
your
sense. But you never looked at a magazine before? You never saw porn before?
Monica?
Nothing?
Have you just met her?
That was against all the rules. You're not allowed to do any of that. I will say this. The first.
Yeah, but when you go to your friend's house, none of your friends didn't have anything, or your friend's brother, none of your friends found anything in their brother's room.
I'm not allowed. I will get in trouble. I know someone's going to tell on me. I was so afraid of being in trouble. I will say this though, wasn't too afraid because the first penis I did see was in a Playgirl because my Aunt Debbie was living with us at the time for just a little bit when we first moved to Buffalo, and I saw a penis, and I was like, oh, that's not an accordion.
That is not an accordion.
And why is he laying like that? What's going on? Yeah,
Playgirl, huh?
Yeah, it was 1986 or something. I don't know.
Wasn't Burt Reynolds in Playgirl all hairy and on a bearskin rug or something like that?
I think so. In the early 80s, yeah.
And I know the dude from Winger did it.
More men need to do it. Let's bring back
Playgirl. Where's Playgirl? What is Playgirl?
Right, but women don't want to see flaccid. Do you?
No, they're not flaccid in there. The ones I saw weren't.
They're not getting themselves.
They get fluffed, don't they?
For Playgirl?
I would think you would want it to be your best self.
I don't think it is. I could be wrong. I've never, other than I remember talking about the Burt Reynolds thing one time, but I don't think I ever saw it. I think I remember somebody explaining it to me. Bill's online too. Go ahead, Bill.
And you guys were talking about the Mork and Mindy Happy Days.
Yeah.
I think one of Robin Williams' greatest line was Fonzie asked him two things about the future: cars, women. Robin Williams, both are faster.
And you remembered it. That's fantastic.
That's great. All right, there's an hour in the books. That was quick.
I'm looking at some Playgirl.
Are you?
Covers? Yeah.
You're able to. Was it on Google?
There are a few images that are blurred, but there are a lot of them that aren't.
But that'll never be. I was going to say, if you go Google Images and just put Playgirl photos, I guarantee you those guys are not at attention. I guarantee it.
What would be the point? Why are we looking at that?
Don't ask me.
It's weird.
Check it out during the commercial break. Report back.
I will.
Be right back.
As long as you're careful of pretty bodies, your little secret will be safe with me.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
Was genuinely worried that something bad had happened in Spanish, and nobody wanted that to happen. So we would spend all morning, and we're scrambling all morning when we're trying to do a morning show. So the whole show is derailed until 9 o'clock because that's where is he okay?
I remember that because that was one of the first times I saw Gio show Human Emotion.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
102.5 The Bone and Stella Artois are on a mission to find the best wings in the Bay. Voted Eddie's Bay Pines, Beef O'Brady's Newport Richie, and Jimmy's Sports Bar. Scan the QR code, vote, and you can win Stella's swag, beer, bragging rights. You decide. Go to thebestwingsinthebay.com for details.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Fair and Farrah, Tampa.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is a cat named Mo from Dugarabo Live. Prime time, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide, world-famous group fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Filing Form 2290 again? VINs, weights, EINs. What a nightmare.
Not with 2290.ai, the first AI-powered 2290 e-filing platform.
Just snap or scan last year's Schedule 1 and hit submit, even if you're on the go.
Wait, with just a photo?
Yep. Our smart platform reads, validates, and files it in minutes. With real-time AI checks and instant Schedule 1 delivery, you can stay road ready and file fast.
Whoa, I just got my Schedule 1. Already?
That's right. Whether you're a solo hauler or running a fleet, smart truckers use smart tech. Just go to 2290.ai to snap or scan and submit. Anywhere, anytime.
Powered by Zenwork. Use code RADIO at checkout for 20% off your first filing. Only at 2290.ai. That's 2290.ai. With code RADIO at checkout for 20% off. 2290.ai.
The pouch that's sweeping the nation. John Senning here for Tiza Energy. If you've been sleeping under a rock, you might not know about the pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum. If you're trying to stop vaping, dipping, smoking, you got a jaw full of chaw all the time, leave it in the past and go with Tiza. This pouch is filled with tea-cut herbs, vitamins, minerals, and caffeine that are going to have you focused and alert all day. I love popping in a Bangin' Black Cherry right before the show. It gives me that focused energy I'm really craving. You can stock up at TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store and check out the store locator. Tiza now available in Walmarts across the state, as well as 7-Elevens, Liquor Depot locations, and much more. You can even stock up on Amazon. Subscribe and save so you got a box of Tiza at your door every single week. Tiza Energy, why spit when you can swallow?
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded semaglutide, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy, but at a much lower price. So you can lose weight for less money than you'd spend on name-brand drugs. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Plus, the process is 100% online. If prescribed, your personalized plan ships free directly to your door. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no. So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. It's hour number 2, brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get to Dead Guy in the Envelope in just a few minutes. I'm going to preface this by saying I don't care what anybody's politics are. I really don't, but there's kind of a little bit political angle to this thing. Did either one of you, first off, have either one of you guys ever seen those videos on social media? Like, let's just say it's some guy surfing a giant wave And then there's that voice that comes on. It's like, it was at this point he knew he effed up.
Yeah.
And then they get thrown in whatever the situation is. Or if he goes off a ski jump and he's in midair and he's all crooked. And it's like, at this point, he knew he effed up. That kind of thing.
Yes.
So, did either one of you see the video of this guy who jumped up on his plane? They were going from London to Glasgow, Scotland. Now, Trump just happened to be in Glasgow to meet with the head of the UK and the leader of the EU to do some negotiations and blah, blah, blah. And he just happened to be in Glasgow. So this flight was going from London to Glasgow. Just a regular public flight on EasyJet Airlines, which EasyJet is probably like their Spirit Airlines. Okay? This guy comes out of the bathroom, starts yelling, Allahu Akbar, death to America, death to Trump, right? I'm going to bomb the plane, death to America, death to Trump. Before he can even finish what he's saying, they beat this guy's ass. The passengers. One guy got up from behind him, dragged him backwards, dropped him to the floor, and the rest of them just got on top of him and started kicking his ass. It said at that point, one guy managed to get him from behind and pull him down. Then everybody jumped on top of him and, beat him up. Quote, he was fighting a bit on the floor, but at this point, he knew he effed up. That's the quote in the article in the paper. Then they land. It's an emergency landing in Glasgow, and they get on the plane. And the cops get on the plane, and they just basically drag him off the plane, bouncing his head off of every row of seats on the way out the door, which is the way it probably should be. So as they're walking him out, he's asking about his missing cell phone and his wallet. And then one passenger tells him to F off, and the whole plane bursts out in laughter. And I'm like, this has changed. Like, this whole thing has changed. And I guess it's because they were so quick to react. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, this guy got up, yelled what he yelled, and those passengers jumped immediately in.
That's how it should be. Power in numbers.
I agree with you. And I remember the whole, the 9/11, the let's roll thing. But it didn't, you know what I'm saying? That was a different story. Those lunatics were running around with knives and box cutters and all that kind of stuff. But it was like, cool. I'm glad they reacted the way they reacted.
That's what just happened up in Michigan with the guy that was stabbing people in that Walmart. All the patrons, they're the ones that stopped and held him down before the police got there. There was a group of men. One guy lost his shoes. He was running after him. They were screaming at him to put the knife down. And
I didn't even see anything about this. What happened?
Oh, yeah. He went into a Walmart and just randomly, for no reason, started stabbing people. Mm-hmm. Like 11 or 12 people, I think, were injured. I don't think anybody died. I didn't.
He was able to stab 11 people, 12 people.
Yeah.
And then so it wasn't even security that got him. It was just people, Walmart shoppers.
Yeah. Yeah. Chasing them out into the parking lot. And then there's a couple like screenshots and stuff. I don't know the video.
Yeah.
But of these guys standing and yelling at him to put down the knife. And then they got on top of him and they held him down until the police got there.
I love that.
I do too.
Vigilante justice. It's the best.
It was. I know in moments we think we're going to do something and we don't. But if I saw other people, you know what I mean? If I'm not by myself standing up to somebody.
And this wasn't in a state like either Florida or Texas where like one of the other shoppers had a gun and they just put the gun to his head, that kind of thing. They just went and kicked his ass.
I don't even think they kicked his ass. I think they like peacefully subdued him and held him down until the police got there.
Well, that's boring.
Oh, I thought that was great, actually.
But that's the whole thing.
Like when they get beat up a little bit, though?
No, you can subdue someone and handle and control the situation without.
Does he deserve it?
Overly doing it. Like, you don't have to, beat him to a baldy pulp with an inch of his life. Like,
I don't think you need to beat him to an inch of his life, but he needs to get his ass kicked a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't think so? Somebody stabs 12 people, you're gonna really give a rat's ass if he gets his ass kicked a little bit?
I think It doesn't matter what I think.
No, it does matter what you think.
I think this is a horribly bad, awful person. I feel horribly bad, and for these people, I hope nobody's passed away. I hope the families know that their loved ones are all of that. It's a horrible situation. I don't feel for this guy at all. He's a piece of crap. I just think that we're not a third world country, and we can have some modicum of decorum. Okay, do what you have to do. If you have to use extra force to get him down on the ground, or do it. I'm not worried about hurting him by any means. But once he's clearly subdued and he's done, and there's nothing he can do anymore at all, we don't need to kick him and punch him and applaud that he lost his wallet and all of that. Let's just we'll handle him. He's clearly guilty. It's not gonna, he's a bad man who's not gonna get away with it.
I did just watch this one video, and the one gentleman did have a gun that he was holding him to get the knife. Like, he didn't obviously use it, but there was about 5 or 6 guys that were standing around trying to get him to put down the knife, and then one gentleman did have a gun that he had out to try to keep
the peace.
Yeah, I guess.
As best he can.
Yeah. The gun person's going to win, so you don't have to use any extra force if the person has a gun.
Here's the thing, though, Monica. If the gun person has to use that gun, he doesn't win.
No.
This
whole situation is horrible.
He definitely doesn't win.
No, all of it's awful, and it's all that one person's fault who was wrong and bad and evil, and I don't care if he's hurt per se at all, like whatever it takes. But then once he's done, he's done. I don't personally, I understand other people like it, and that's your business. Right. I don't want to see someone on the ground, zip-tied, handcuffed, whatever, and there's no way this person's moving, and then someone's kicking him or applauding anything bad happening to him, punching him, whatever.
I'm not saying once he's restrained. I'm saying before the restraint.
Yeah,
if they beat his ass a little bit in order to restrain him, totally cool with it. But once he's restrained and you're kicking him in the face, what are you doing? Matt's on line 2. What's up, Matt?
Hey, yes, sir. I've seen that. I like your show.
Oh, Mary just hung up. Maybe she was saying the same thing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, so that happened. Those 2 things happened over the weekend. Anything else I missed? I didn't know I didn't know anything about the Michigan thing.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I didn't see it over the weekend either.
It's funny.
You were busy condom talking and wife shaming while driving.
Dude, I have a buddy.
Stuff going on.
Because you were very busy.
I was with another friend of mine who has his kids like 13 years old, right? And he started this podcast based on food, like trying, because he's 13 and he won't eat anything other than like chicken fingers kind of thing. So they thought it would be funny if they started a food podcast where they would try to get him to eat stuff like he had never eaten celery before or any of that kind of stuff. Whatever happened, all of a sudden these 4 kids from Maryland, they're called at MD Maryland, MD Foodie Boys with a Z at the end, right?
Of course.
These freaking kids took off like a bat out of hell. The whole thing, the other brother, like they sent all the video, the other guy put it in an AI program. The AI program edited it and gave it all the clips. Mm-hmm. They posted everything out. Next thing you know, these kids are getting millions of views, right? They've never reached out to anybody. All of a sudden, Buffalo Wild Wing comes in. We'll give you $60,000 to do a video of our stuff, right? There's some rapper, Lil Yachty. I don't even know who the guy is, but I mentioned to my kids and they knew exactly who it was.
You do.
I don't know the music. But what happened was they didn't reach out to him. He reaches out to them because these kids are getting 3 million views, 10 million views, 2 million views. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I'm going to be in Baltimore. I want to do your podcast. Dave Portnoy finds out about these kids. He goes on Instagram and does a video and said, all right, Maryland Foodie Boys, you reached the big time. Here's how this is going to work. I can either come to you. He goes, better yet, I'll fly all you guys in and we're going to spend a day and we're going to do pizza stuff and blah, blah, blah. These kids are off and running. Yeah. They're 13.
Well, yeah.
They're 13. I'm not knocking it by any stretch. I'm blown away by it.
Well, here's the thing with
I'm
that,
blown away by it because there's 1 million people doing food videos.
Which is why
1 million.
When something like this happens, they have to do all of those things because there's no middle ground. You're either going to go all the way and there's still going to be a thing in a year from now. Remember how they got started and all that. or it's going to happen for the next month or so, everything as well. And then there's another person who comes along and it's another thing. So they have to do all those things right now.
My guess is the minute they got on Portnoy's radar, the game changes, right?
Yes, but they have to have the talent or whatever. They still have to bring the interesting. Portnoy's going to help them 1,000%.
It's all going to be their personalities. If
Yes.
they're cute, boys, and they've got good personalities.
Yes.
That's the funny part. So there's 4 kids that are doing it. It was supposed to be, so it's my buddy's son. They all got nicknamed, right? So my buddy's son, they call him McLovin. He looks like McLovin.
Okay.
From Superbad, right?
Yep.
The other kid is a chubby kid with curly hair, and the internet named him Chub Perm. I'm telling you. It's funny. And the other 2 kids, I don't remember what the nicknames are. But this is all happening with 6 months. And then, again, they're not reaching out, but all these companies, these businesses, these restaurants are reaching out to them at obnoxious money.
Yeah.
But also, and good and awesome and good for them and
Yeah,
strike while the iron's hot
fantastic for them, yeah.
and all of that. And I almost called you JP.
I mean, technically I am also.
Like Joe chose.
Oh, yeah, there is that.
Like Joe, yeah. Oh,
no.
JP, duh. They're going to have to carry this out like on their own. They're going to,
Yeah.
I think of, things can easily fade. So good for them if this ends up being something that they can do long term, and that they take the ball and run with it. Because if so, good for them for getting started in the weirdest possible way. Although that's how it goes now.
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess. I was happy for him. It's at MD Maryland. At MD Foodie.
Yeah, because now I'm following them.
Boys.
Do you have a favorite nickname, kid? Do you have your favorite?
Kreischer's following them.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah.
They got people that are following them. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But Chub Perm is fantastic. Chub Perm.
I know what I feel like. That means his pubics are permed.
Yeah, I feel like his.
It's the hair on it.
I know, but also
Chub.
JoJo, he may not even have any pubes yet.
he may not.
These kids are young.
Oh, good for them.
These kids are young. Yeah.
But that's
hope
all
it
they
works
know.
out.
Like, this is how, that's what they're raised on. They don't know a world without YouTube and all of that. So they can work it.
Amen, man. I was blown away by the whole thing because I know, everybody. Like, I showed it to Brett this morning. He was like, what the because he didn't know who they were.
He's been slaving away at Sandwich Bros this whole time.
Yeah, right.
And these efforts just come along.
100%. Now, it's different because they just go out and shoot videos. These kids are doing a podcast.
Yeah.
And then following it up with videos and doing podcasts and stuff.
That's a lot of work, though. I mean, good for those kids.
It's a lot of work, and they're crushing it. But when I showed it to Brett this morning, he was like, are you kidding me?
Now it's a lot of pressure.
10 million views? Yeah.
Now they're going to have to come. They can't just slack now. Like all the millions, and like you said, there's so many food ones. And they can do whatever because they're not on anyone's radar. Now that everybody knows these people, they're going to have to constantly, good content. It can't slack.
The fact that Portnoy flew him into New York to do pizza reviews and all that kind of stuff, that's kind of I would imagine that's a pretty big deal.
Living their best life.
When it comes to the food stuff, yeah. All right. It is time for Dead Guy in the Envelope. Brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Today, we have we got a white guy that you know from the world of sports. You know him as a champion. He was a champion.
Okay, I'm going to ask.
A two-time champion, as a matter of fact.
I'm going to ask the obvious question. Is it one of the big four?
Ding. JoJo.
You said two-time champion. You didn't say like world champion or.
Okay,
right?
world champion.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
just
okay.
champion.
Well, I feel like some are referred to as world champions more so than others.
He's not, if you're getting at, is he like an Olympian?
Well, no, because you said big four.
Right.
Okay, so is he a football player?
No. He was not a football player. All right. 631. Nope. 800. What's the phone number? 800-771-1025. It's been a while since that's happened now. 800-771-1025. You got a white American guy you know from football, and he's a two-time champion. Excuse me. He was not a football player. I just gave it away. You know from football. All right, 800-771-1025. Now, your yes or no questions. You get a yes, you go again. You get a no. I totally botched this game up. JoJo threw it
Hold
for
on.
a
Is
loop.
he a football player or he's not a football player?
He's not a football player. Now you ask your yes or no questions. Jesus, yes or no questions. You get a yes, you go again, you get a no. We move on to the next phone call. You put all the clues together, and someone wins fantastic prizes. It's Dead Guy in the Envelope on 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Wait, you're leaving us? You're matching pajamas.
Matching silk pajamas, babe.
You discover Heineken and now you go out to watch live sports?
We were literally made to wrap you in luxury, to vibe, to recharge your soul.
And your weighted blanket is here.
It's like a blanket, but so weighted.
Don't listen to your PJs. Head to the game with some friends and grab some ice-cold Heinekens. Must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly.
The summer sell-down is on at Furman Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Newport Richey. Right now, get up to $10,000 off MSRP and Furman sell-down savings on select new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Plus, all manufacturer discounts and incentives. If you've been waiting for the right time to buy an SUV, this is it. And Furman CJDR in Newport Richey is the store that always saves you more. US 19 in Newport Richey or online at FurmanNPR.com. Hurry in now. The summer sell-down ends July 31st.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Hot in your house? Superheat Air and Plumbing, powered by the experts at ABC, has your back. Get a $29 AC system check, working or not. If it needs a fix, that $29 rolls into the repair. Fast, pro service, same day. Go to superheatandair.com.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3 or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you just entering the workforce and looking for answers on what you want to do? Or are you sick and tired of your career and you want to change? Well, how about a new life in the world of aviation maintenance? It can be a reality with the help of the National Aviation Academy right here in beautiful Clearwater, Florida, where you can be trained in just a few months by getting your hands dirty, working on engines of planes and jets and props, all sorts of things that I don't know anything about, but you absolutely will. The next class starts August 20th. Visit them online today at naa.edu.
Comedian, actress, and internet personality, Chelsea Lynn heads to the Billheimer Capitol Theater on Friday, December 5th for Trailer Trash Tammy's Loose Lips Tour. Don't miss. Chelsea Lynn, bring a night of laughter to the Billheimer Capitol Theater Friday, December 5th. Tickets on sale now. For information, visit RuthEckerdHall.com.
The Big One sales event is on at Sun Toyota. Get a new RAV4, $219 a month. Go big and save big on new RAV4. $219. Yes, $219 a month. The Big One sales event is underway. Get a new RAV4 now only $219 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. Plus tax, title, pre-delivery service fee of $1,298. Private tag agency fee of $189. Electronic registration filing fee $598. New 2025 RAV4 model $4,430. Lease $219 for 36 months. $6,904 down plus first month's payment and $695 acquisition fee. No security deposit required and approved credit from SETF. Offer expires July 31st, 2025.
If you're thinking about selling your home, what's keeping you up at night worried? Will I sell on time? Will I leave money on the table? What if I can't find a home after I sell my home? Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty's got solutions for all your worries. Leave the worrying to Jeff. Google Team Borum, BORHAM, or go to jeffborum.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
That gun in the envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. One more time, the clues. You got a white American guy that you know from the NFL. Oh, damn it. You know from the NFL. He's not a player. I keep moving. She totally threw me for a loop. You know from the NFL. He was not a player. He's a champion 2 times. 800-771-1025. Let's go with Sean on line 7. Go ahead, Sean.
I feel like an idiot. I asked the wrong question. Was he a head coach?
Yes.
Did he coach the Raiders?
No. He did not coach the Raiders. Chad, line 8. Chad on line 8.
Go, Chad, go.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It was Todd. And is he a Hall of Famer?
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Sorry, Chad.
No, he isn't. Paul, line 5.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
So I was going to ask, he's in the NFL, I guess. You just gave it away a little bit. But you kind of blew me away, bro. So I'm lost. Sorry.
Okay.
He tried.
For good measure. Samuel, line 4.
Yeah, did he coach for the Cowboys?
No.
So
he did not coach for the Cowboys.
He was a head coach, though. We've established that.
He was a head coach. He was all of it. He coached, he eventually he was a head coach, but he had other gigs too in there too. Don, line 3.
Yeah, I was thinking Tom Landry, so I'm out.
Nope. Jock, line 1.
Did he coach the Packers?
No. Rob, line 7.
Hey, did he coach the Dolphins?
Nope.
I mean, did he coach an AFC team? Let's narrow it down.
Did he coach an AFC team? Maybe that one. Not as a head coach.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not as a head coach. Will, line 4.
Did he die in the 2000s? Did he die in the 2000s?
Yes.
Did he die in his 70s?
No. Patty, line 2.
Was he
Was he with the Miami Dolphins?
He was not, again, he was not with the Miami Dolphins. Let's go, where are we? Do that. And John, line 6.
Yeah, did he coach in the NFC?
Yes.
All right. Did he coach in the NFC East?
Love this. I love your headset, sir.
He did coach in the NFC East.
How it's done.
Among other, but yeah.
Among others. Was he ever a player?
No. College, yeah, but like in college, but not a he never played in, that's fine. He never played in the pros. And I said you don't know him as a player. Let's do Kevin, line 7. Kevin, line 7.
Yes?
Go ahead, buddy. What do you got?
Yeah, I've got Marty Schottenheimer. Schottenheimer?
Marty, you mean Marty Schottenheimer? No.
Wow.
Yes.
And you know the rules. You can't just guess. You got to ask questions first.
That was a Google, wasn't it?
You think? Eric, line 8.
Did he coach for the Patriots?
No. No, he didn't. Let's do Dave, line 1.
Hey, up the irons.
Hey, buddy.
Was he known more as like a defensive coach?
Yes.
Is it Buddy Ryan?
Buddy Ryan is the dead guy in the envelope. Yes, sir. Congratulations. You are a winner. Let's see what we got, shall we? Your choice. I know you're probably a big fan of Kesha. We got Kesha at the Amp. We got Cage the Elephant. We got Papa Roach. And we got Brian Adams with Pat Benatar at Amelie.
Brian Adams and Pat Benatar.
You got a pair of tickets to see Brian Adams with special guest Pat Benatar and her husband Neil Giraldo at Amelie, November 10th. Congratulations. Hold on. You win. Buddy Ryan. Both of his Super Bowls, by the way, were as a defensive coordinator, not as a head coach. Yeah, I started watching the training camp stuff and everything. I was like, you know what? I'm a little bit by the bug, and I'm not doing fantasy football this year, so it's going to be a little bit different.
Why not?
Because, to be honest with you, just not so fun anymore. It was friends ended up fighting with friends, and it got real ugly. Relationships and friendships of 40-plus years blew up.
Oh,
and
really?
And to me, it's not worth it.
Why? Like, what is someone so mad? Like, what? Why?
Because somebody didn't put in a lineup, and it had playoff implications, and then he started saying, and if me or my brother, we didn't put it in a lineup, and blah, 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 and then they started calling names.
Whoa.
And then my buddy... One buddy, Ken, he just went at him with both barrels. Like, what's it like living in a basement after losing your wife and kids? Like, it was, it got... Well, you know what? He had shut up and taken it for like a week, and then all of a sudden he just came back flying with it. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. This is not worth it to me. It's not fun.
Darn.
And to be honest with you, I always did it with, Team Chuck and John, and I just don't need it anymore.
Yeah, that's...
I don't even know if the league still exists.
That's rough. Are you in any way, shape, or form interested in another league and start fresh? I know Drew used to do one or something. Would you be interested in doing something else?
You know what? I would kick it around. But if I didn't do it, I don't do it. I don't care. I really don't care about it enough. I don't remember a lot of times life has slowed down now with my father not being here anymore, Mm-hmm. So but I would always forget to do my pickups and all the stuff that goes along with having a fantasy team. So
how will it be interesting for? Isn't that you only watch because you have money on it and?
No, I don't only watch because I have money on it because of the fantasy stuff. I usually don't gamble all during fantasy football season because I don't have to. right?
Yeah.
And now, listen, I watch as many games as I can possibly watch, but I don't get to see every single game, and I get to watch as much Giant stuff. I'm interested in the Giants this year, as always, but we'll see what happens. On paper, it looks like it could be okay. Reality is a whole different ballgame.
That is true. The truth.
And they have, I believe, the toughest schedule in the NFL. I believe,
I haven't seen that. I'm waiting for that. I'm honestly putting so much stuff off because this training camp is kind of overwhelming and whatever. And then I get into my nerd notes type of thing where I really, get the roster going, who's cut, and all of. I get into it. So,
is there a big Bucks? Is there a Bucks buzz? I saw Dion was at training camp last week. Which, by the way, they were supposed to do a press conference.
Yes.
Today with his doctors.
Because apparently he's got health issues or something. I saw that too.
But he's had health issues for years. I think he had a bunch of his toes amputated because of. I don't know if it was diabetes or what the hell it was.
Yeah.
But why do we need to sit with it? I don't know. Why is he doing it with his doctors? Why doesn't he just tell us?
Rumors lately about him dwindling health or whatever. And because they're just coming off of Big 12, the Big 12, all of the conferences had their everybody goes there and there's coaches have their meetings and everything. And I guess around that he wants to clear the air. And probably, if I'm him, I'm wanting people to know I'm in good health and I'm a good coach and this team ain't going anywhere type of thing. To shut down rumors of people saying that team's not going to do squat because their coach might not even play the whole year or coach the whole year. And I think that's what he's trying to do.
Okay. So he's just trying to get ahead of anything.
That's what it sounds like to me, yes.
Clarify any rumors that might be out there. Meanwhile, just because his doctor says it doesn't mean we're going to believe him anyway. So,
I know.
That's just where we are these days.
I know.
Nobody believes anything because everybody lies.
You're right. It's a formality
Everybody
at
lies.
this point.
All right. We got a little while of the show left before we hand the keys over to Senning. It's JP, and today it's with Monica and JoJo on 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Summer is here, and it's time to take that weekend getaway to Vegas, or maybe book that Alaskan cruise. But maybe inflation has kicked you right in the wallet. Well, leave it to Mike Calta to cancel his new order of 14 refrigerators just to give you the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Listen for the keyword every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get it and enter it in the free 102.5 The Bone app, and you could win $1,000. That's $1,000 that you can use towards a beach vacation, or to buy your own refrigerator, or to just buy a bunch of beer, stay home, and drink them. Like a staycation. It's the Mike Calta Summer Vacay Payday. Presented to you by Farrah & Farrah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarrahandFarrah.com. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farrah & Farrah at 800-500-5555. Tampa.
This is a cat named Mo from Dugarabo Live. Primetime, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide. World-famous group fitness classes. State-of-the-art equipment. Miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
Meet Zach. He's laid back, but means business about his business. Combine those, and you've got the proud owner of Florida's go-to place for cycling and community connection. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida, a local credit union who also cares just as much about the community as he does. And they gave him $300 when opening a new free business checking account, which means his financial worries have crashed and burned. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Insured by NCUA. 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 6 months.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
You know, the heat in Tampa does not play, and you have about, 8 months of it left, Tampa? But thankfully, neither does Superheat and Air and Plumbing. They've teamed up with their experts at ABC to bring you fast pro service backed by two of the best names in the business. And right now, they're offering a $29 AC system check, whether your unit's working or not. And if you need a repair, that $29 goes right towards it. Their techs are trained, their trucks are stocked, and it's all happening in the same day. If you're hearing weird noises, getting weak airflow, or just sweating too much in your home, or your electric bill is going high, don't wait. Call Superheat and Air and ABC today for guaranteed impeccable service and cooling you can count on. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com. They'll send a trained professional HVAC technician out there today and get you taken care of. And then they're there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you ever have an emergency, whether it be for your AC or your plumbing, know that Superheat and Air and Plumbing is there for you. Call them at 813-618-5818. That's 813-618-5818 or superheatandair.com. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
New 25 Sportage, APR 48 months, KBB subject to miles and condition, plus tax tag, title, and dock fee on approved credit through KMF.
It's Christmas in July at Ken Ganley Kia. Home of 0% financing, 0 down, or 0 payments for 90 days. We've got over 1,200 new Kias with discounts up to $5,000. That's $5,000 off. And bigger discounts mean even lower prices, like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX. Not $25,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. $17,988 for a Kia Seltos. Got a trade? We'll give you up to $5,000 over Kelly Blue Book value. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved at Ken Ganley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia,
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now back to JP.
It's JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Dateline, Burbank, California. How's this for a headline? Serial butt sniffer arrested again for sticking schnoz in woman's backside at Nordstrom Rack.
Butt sniffer.
I should be so lucky.
This guy, his name is Khalees Karan Crowder. He's 36. He was arrested at the Nordstrom Rack in Burbank. So he's already a registered sex offender for this crime.
Oh.
For this crime. He was apparently walking around. He saw a woman, was following her around the store. He got caught on security cams. And then he would crouch near the woman, sniffing her ass. And then police said that the registered sex offender was seen trailing the innocent shopper around the store before sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, a disturbing act that he's already been busted for multiple times. He's currently on active parole for a series of lewd offenses, including the butt sniffing. So I'm assuming he's going to end up going to jail for this one. But Monica, I sent you, it's in the email. Mm-hmm. Scroll down and look at this guy's ears.
Okay. Oh, no, really? Like, can I grab onto him? Guy who?
Grab onto him?
I don't know.
You can not only grab onto him, he can take flight.
Oh, no. Serial butt sniffer arrest. Here it is. Okay.
Scroll down a little bit.
All right, stand by. Come on, proof point
Oh,
isolation.
my.
Oh, well, oh.
Oh, don't well me.
Well, it's
Don't you well me.
I mean, okay, so on a scale of that one dude on ESPN,
This guy beats that guy by
I
a
know,
long
he
shot.
does. He really does. I think it's the shape. Poor guy. It's not his fault.
It looks like they pulled him out of his mother's vagina by his ears.
Honestly, it looks like Shrek cartoon. Like, or was it Shrek?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He's got black Shrek ears.
Well, you know he's paranoid about it. So
By the way, also, this is apparently the only way he's going to get close to that region on any female. So he's just doing what he has to do to survive.
Desperate times call for desperate
Yeah.
Also,
guess.
if just take your fingers and take away his ears, he's a nice looking man.
Yes.
You know what? To be honest with you, I was thinking the same thing myself. I'm like, this is probably not a bad looking dude if he would just like get those ears fixed.
Yeah. How do you do that? Can you get an ear surgery?
Yeah. You probably need to have money to do it because it's plastic surgery. It's not usually covered under. You know what? It's not usually covered under insurance, but I think if he drove to the insurance company offices and said,
showed
"Can
them?"
you just look at these ears, please?"
You just showed up.
They would just be like, "Yeah, here's to take to see a doctor. Go ahead." Well, accepted.
No words needed. Just
no problem.
Just he shows up and parks the car, walks in, and just points to his ears. Like, that's it. That's it.
I wonder what happens when he ends up in jail because he's already on parole for sex offenses. So my guess is this, and he was arrested for this. Does it say whether it was a misdemeanor or anything? He made headlines back in August of 23 after a viral TikTok video showed him sneaking up behind women at Barnes and Nobles and sniffing their derrieres. He was also arrested later that month for peeping into a family home in Glendale, California.
The peeping is creepy.
Yes.
The career sex predator has reportedly been locked up previously for indecent exposure. So this guy's clearly got problems. But what happens when you get to jail or prison, right? What happens when you get to prison and they find out what you're in there for? You know what I'm saying? Like, he
can't be
touching. He's not touching. He's not raping. And I'm not condoning it. But I like sweat and stuff like that. So I kind of understand.
I mean, yeah, you do like sweat. Oh, God, that's true. Only with your own wife. But you also say sometimes you'll be looking at the triangle in the back of, at the gym on the back of a girl. So that's pervy too, though.
That's the best. Well, that's usually like if they're on a treadmill in front of me or something like that, or on a elliptical or whatever it is, and you get that like ass crack sweat mark. Oh, that's the best.
Pervy.
Oh my God, it's so hot.
Pervy.
It is. Sorry, it is.
I also have questions like, okay, so I want to know, study journalism. I want to know if he's looking for like a fresh, flowery, or if he's looking for please be on your period and farted. Like, I need to know, like, which one's he looking for?
You know what? I don't know.
Which one is going to turn him on?
I mean, I don't know, but I would really try to keep him there as long as I could until I worked up one and then let it rip in his face.
I'm going to go to Taco Bell and then Nordstrom Rack and then say what?
I would just be standing there. I would know he was there and then I would just wait for it.
Also,
back it up a little bit, give him some pink eye. Take a little piece of me home with you, brother.
Give him some pink eye.
What is wrong with you?
So many things.
Give him some
pink eye. If that's what you want to do, you want to get up all up in my business, I'll send you home with something to remember me by.
Give him some pink eye.
They say I'm the broken one. Jesus Christ. Back up on him and give him some pink eye.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the line of the day.
You're welcome.
I'll say. Jesus.
Give him some pink eye. I mean, he is taking that chance.
Yes.
I mean, just doing what he's doing, regardless if you meant to or not. Like, he's all up in that. But again, I don't know. Like, there's a reason it's the butt, because he could look. Most people have the mirror on the shoes and it's the crotch, right?
It's not like I don't think he's got a choice, because you can't just crouch down in front of a woman's crotch. That's not going to work.
I mean, you still have to get close to somebody like...
Right, but they have to not know you're there.
Yeah.
Or not realize you're there, not paying attention. Anyway, he's charged with intent to commit a crime, which I don't even... Like, did he commit a crime or not? Intent to commit a crime is weird. He's being held on $100,000.
He ain't got that. He's going to be in jail.
Yeah. And he's in California, so I'm surprised with all their bail reform stuff, they're even holding him.
Oh, yeah, they don't care about anything out there anymore.
Not really.
It's a free-for-all?
Yeah.
Pretty much. It sure is.
Free-for-all.
Schnoz.
All right. Well, that's it for us today. Thank you so much, JoJo. For do we know if Dizzy's in tomorrow? I know he's. From what I was told from some listeners, he had a decision to make on which show he wanted to do, so we chose Senning's show.
I think that's up to you whether he's here tomorrow or not, JP. He was worried. He's a little bit worried, I think.
Nah, nothing to be worried about. Thank you, JoJo, for filling in last minute. We appreciate you very much. Thank you, Monica. Senning's in next. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody.
Waited and I waited the longest night. Nothing like the taste of sweet decline.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
It makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Neutral is sending you to see Cage the Elephant open for Oasis in LA. Scan the QR code at Whiskey Wings, the Bamboo Beach Bar, and Simon's Pub. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Neutral. Keep it tasty.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
Shop Jerry on Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for some all-American savings with deals on over 1,000 vehicles during our American-made sales event. You pay what we pay with employee pricing for all. Get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, scan the QR code to enter for your chance to win a new Ram 1500. All during our American-made sales event and the Make This the Summer sales event. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is own country. Online at jerryohm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Summer is here, so if you are thinking about selling your home, now is the time. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can sell your home quickly and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and you can skip all the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly without the stress of showings, open houses, and those costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed all-cash offer allows you to sell your home in as little as 21 days and move when you're ready. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Nothing makes sports more exciting than when you got money riding on the game. And now you can bet at Hard Rock Bet. Download the app on your phone or simply go to hardrock.bet. You can bet on golf, WNBA, UFC, soccer, and of course, baseball. And right now, for new customers who bet $5, you get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet.